Hello and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well and welcome back to Seek, Gather and Create August 2026. For week one, we asked you to find fish, coral, which I've got here, and I thought I'd call the lady coral, an edge. I thought she's walking along some kind of edge in this photograph, and dark green. And I found this interesting piece of fabric. So I'm going to crack on, make a start here. I'm going to cut out the background of this old vintage photograph. I thought for this series I would make all of my pieces using a vintage photograph as a starting point. For those of you that don't know, Seek, Gather and Create is a art scavenger hunt that I run over on my Instagram account with my co-hosts Tina Hoyce and Laura Dennison. And every weekend, every Sunday throughout August, we will be posting 4 prompts for you to seek and gather, and you can create anything that you like using any media as long as it includes the 4 things, and you can interpret those 4 things any way that you like. It's a challenge that I've been running for several years now, and we run it every summer and every winter. So this is just a vintage photograph that I picked out from my stash. I liked it because she is kind of walking along the edge of something, which went with one of the prompts. And I decided that I would call her Coral, and that would help with the coral prompt as well. But I also then took an old scrap of mixed media paper and took a watercolour in a corally sort of colour and did those drips and splashes, as you can see over there on the left, which I'm also going to be using for that prompt too. Just getting the last of the background cut out. Nearly there. Just a bit fiddly around the actual figure herself. I think we're there. Oh no, nearly. We just got to do this right-hand side. There we go. Okay, so with that chopped out, I'm now going to take that little corally piece that I created with some watercolours, and I am going to put this as the background instead. So I'm just working out which bit I want, and then I'm going to cut that out and stick that to create a different background for her. If you do wish to take part in the challenge, there's no sign up needed. It's free. You just turn up and find the prompts on my account every Sunday or the accounts of my co-hosts as well, and have a go. And if you want to post your project so people can see what you've created, you just use the hashtag SeekGatherCreate August OUG 2006. So I'll put all of that in the description down below for you. Just using a bit of strong craft glue to stick down my new corally background. Yeah. I like how that looks. And the next thing I thought I was going to do is to stitch this bit of dark green along the bottom. So she's kind of walking along a path, and then I wanted to sort of emphasize the edge. So I'm going to just take some thread. I'm just going to take some crochet thread, which is quite strong, and stitch this onto the bottom of the photograph. This dark green material I found in one of it's called Scrap Dragon. It's not, and you can go and pick up sort of scrap that they collect to stop it from going in landfill. And I found this is rather interesting. It's like a really thick felt, and it has all these holes in. I have no idea what it was or what it's from, but it's pretty cool. And it fit the dark green prompt really well. I'll show you a couple of stitches, but then I will jump forward so you don't have to watch me stitch the whole thing into place. There we are. For next, I'm going to be adding my fish, and this I just cut out from a piece of corrugated cardboard. I then stuck the fabric down using some just craft glue, different scraps of fabric, and then stitched around it with this dark green thread as well. Added a little eye. I just wanted a bright and bold fish to go with the fish prompt. And I'm using some more of that glue to stick it down onto this dark green material. To finish it off, I went on my typewriter and I typed out some words. And I'm just going to chop those out and add those to my piece as well. It says, coral like to walk along the edge and spot the fish. And so I thought that went really well with the prompts as well. And brought in that her name is Coral, so include that too. Just deciding where to place them. And then I'm going to use a bit of glue just to stick those down. So recommend heading over to my co-hosts, Tina Hoyce and Laura Dennison, just to check out what they created with the prompts as well. And you can search the hashtag over on Instagram or Facebook and check out what other people have done with the prompts. I love seeing everybody's different interpretations. Okay, the words are down, and that is it. That's how I'm just going to leave it there. I really like it. And you can see I've covered everything. So we have a fish, we have the coral as in the background and her, the edge, which is she's walking along, and the green, the dark green. So thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye.